Hey guys, just want to jump on here again. It's a great time while we're going to deliver this order, and in between here, if you are watching and you've made it this far, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button if you're liking what you're seeing so far right now. But the best way you can show support for the channel is just to hit the subscribe button, and then let YouTube know that you care, so you don't miss any of the action, tips, and tricks. All right, guys, I will see you at the next one. What's up, guys? Tad Dash back here for the evening shift. So, getting a tad bit of a late start here. It's about 6 o'clock, so I'm going to run to about 8:30. It looks like it's probably more likely what's going to happen here. So I am getting on the road here. I'm tuned into all the major apps here, well, Uber and Grubhub. But I'm going to be tuned into DoorDash here in a little bit. So we're getting on the road here now, and we will get rolling and get going. So lunch was not the success I wanted. It was like we made about just under $39 in 2 hours out. So it turned out to be like $19 an hour or something like that. So we're hoping for improvement with dinner. We certainly have the opportunity to improve because dinner is normally better and better opportunities, but we're going to see what we can do here. We've got 2.5 hours to try to make basically about $62. I'm going to go ahead and get focused on getting back into the market, and then hopefully I'll have a first order here very soon. This may end up being a 2-part video because I was looking back at the video amount that I collected from lunch and cutting through it while I was on break, and it's looking like we may have to go 2 parts on this. It'll be the first 2-part video I've ever had to put out for a dash. But I think there's a lot of good stuff in it. We'll see how it goes and see how it ends up. Maybe we'll cut some stuff out. I don't know. Maybe I'll cut this part out. I don't know. Anyway, all right, guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, by the way, please hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to build this channel. Talk to you guys real soon. What's up, guys? Just want to give you a little update as I'm riding into the market here. I'm getting close, but I was actually able to get on for an 1.5-hour shift for Grubhub, so that's a good thing. So I will be on shift with them. That normally helps to get some orders. Like I said, I'm live with them already, but it'll help make me a little bit of a more of a priority than the other drivers that are out there who aren't on shift. So that's a good thing. It also means I have to give them precedence as well, in a sense, because I've agreed to work for them for an 1.5 hours. But here's the issue, and this is a little tip. All right, so today you have to have a 70% or higher acceptance rate with them. So I am at 100% right now, because I have not turned anything down. But remember, if you have, now that is throughout the entire day. So that means me having worked with them earlier, okay, if I would have turned down, say I was at 50%, they would count that against me because it's got to be for the entire day. Hence why they calculate that at the end of the day. So keep that in mind. If you start a shift and with them, now I know they have there's impacts on your ability to schedule and stuff like that. I'm not really one that's really worried about scheduling too much. If I can, I can. If I can, I can. I do pretty good even without scheduling. But if you are scheduled with them and your guarantee only pays out if you're at, I believe it's 70% acceptance rate for the entire day. So if you've already dropped below that and you get an order that you don't like and you're feeling that pressure, like, well, I better take it because I want to make sure I get my guarantee, they're going to look at it as how much have you earned. The other thing you need to do is make sure, be aware. Let's say you've already earned $40 for the day and you only sign up for an 1.5-hour shift. They're only going to guarantee you, your guarantee is only $17.50. If you've already earned $25, guess what? You're not getting the additional money because you earned the minimum amount they had to pay you for the time you were on shift with them, even though it was outside of the shift. So just a little pro tip there, that I don't get too worried about the guarantee. I just like the idea that I believe there's a little bit of a priority that's given when you are, and I'm I'm getting ready to go live on DoorDash right now as we speak. So I just like the fact that it does give you a little bit of a priority, in my opinion. The guarantee is not quite what it seems. So in other words, unless you're taking an entire day and you're looking to get that, $11 an hour, which is the guarantee in our area, and you're on, say, schedule for 8 hours, that's $88. So then if you're there the whole day, work for them the whole day, see if you get there. But if you've already made the money, let's say you just pick up an hour or 2 hours, and you've already made $11 with them for the day, my point is the guarantee becomes null and void. Because you've already made your guarantee, even if it wasn't at the time you worked for them. They're only guaranteeing you the amount of $11 an hour times the amount you pledged to them. And if you've already done it, or if you've already turned orders down and you're below the acceptance rate, you're not going to get the guarantee either unless you go and accept a whole bunch of orders. And again, you're not an employee. This is your business. So, anyways, just a little tip there. I'm going to jump off here. I haven't got any attention yet. I'm hoping that changes here in a minute. Also, I don't know how long I'll be able to film because when it gets dark, it's tough. So, I may have to resort to less filming. Oh, and I got an offer. Grub up. $21.32. All right. This is a tough one. 18 miles. All right. I'm going to accept it, and then I'm going to take a look at it. All right, guys. I'm going to analyze this order. $21.32. It's a good order, I think. I think they've added some miles in because they don't know where I'm at. So, anyways, we're going to figure this out. All right, guys. I'll be back to tell you about it. Alright guys, I'm back. I analyzed the order the best I could. I'm going to look at it closer when I get to a stopping point, but from what I can see in the address, because it will show you the final address, I'm okay, I'm comfortable with this for $21. I think I can get this done. I am about probably maybe 8 minutes from the restaurant. There will be a wait. This restaurant's notorious for it. But I believe, I ran the numbers on this, I believe I can get down and I'll be heading back. And this is a hot area for Grubhub. So, and with DoorDash in the state of affairs that it's in, it's absolutely atrocious right now, and the offers that they've been given have been terrible. I'm not really that worried about it. 21 bucks is great. All I need is about 15 minutes left of this hour to catch that next order, and I'm gonna be at $25 an hour. So, hey, I'll take it. And then that'll carry over in, and then the second hour I gotta kind of do some juggling, but this is a good order. I'm taking it. So would you guys have taken it? $21, 18 miles. I like the positioning. I like where it leaves me. I mean, the positioning for a $7 or $10 order, no, I'm not going to do it. $21 order, this leaves me in a position where I'm willing to travel a little bit to get back before I can get that next order. We will analyze this and see in the wrap-up if it made sense and what it did to the rest of my night. I am feeling positive about this. And look, DoorDash comes in and wants to jump in there and try to entice me with I don't know, what is it? You guys tell me, I don't know. Oh, wow. Holy crap. $13.75, 9 items. Oh, okay. Hello. And that's only 8 miles. All right, guys. Okay. This is tough. Because that's 8.9 miles. I'd be done that in probably, they're saying I'd be done that in about 30 minutes. And this order's going to take for certain an hour. Too late. I let it expire. That might have been a better order, guys. I'm joking around about DoorDash being terrible, and I did not. You guys saw it live. I don't know, man. That's going to be one I'm going to come back to. I'm going to continue going forward with this order, but that's going to really bother me. 9 items, $13.75. DoorDash. That's right in the wheelhouse of where DoorDash could add extra in there. Although I'm thinking, based on the miles and how I would break that down, $3.75 for the 8 miles. That's about where they go, what I've seen. And then $10 for the tip. But if I get that done in 30 minutes, that's a guaranteed $26 an hour. Boy, I don't know, man. Oh, gosh. And now they're going to throw me at that. 11 miles, $4.25. Now, what I suspect is that was going to be an add-on offer. Because looking at that, where it's at, it's right near the Papa John's. they were going to add that on. I always had that suspicion, and it's going right in the direction of where they were going to ask me to go to. I don't know. Anyways, wow. Wow. I don't know. I may have made a mistake, guys. That's gonna be on my mind. All right, guys. Anyways, I'm gonna jump off here. I'm almost to the restaurant, and we're going here and see what's cooking, what's going on. Talk to you in a minute. All right, guys. So I wanted to update you there on how things went. There was a long wait. We've got about a 20-minute drive, which I'm 3 minutes into. And the order ended up being $21. I think it was in 32 cents or something like that. So I mean, it's a good order. $21.82, I guess, or no, 32 is what it was. So I guess what's going to really tell the story here is 6:23. We're going to arrive at 7:09 with about 14 minutes to spare. So what's going to really play a big factor here, I'm going to be heading up the same road towards the same area where Grub Hub's active, and I'm on shift still, so I'm going to be prioritized, is getting that next big Grub Hub order, and hopefully it's a good one. And if I do, and then I can parlay that one in and use some of that hour towards the finish of this hour, and then I'll, have some on the other end and make sure that it positions me right to get an order relatively quickly. DoorDash, I mean, I don't know what's going on. You guys can tell me if you've seen any of this, but this is very interesting. I paused the order, right? I hit pause, and then next thing you know, instead of pausing the order, DoorDash just ended my shift. I don't know what's going on with DoorDash right now with this. So, second time today it happened. Now, luckily, I'm on schedule with them to go back on at 7 to 7:30. Well, no, 7 to 8:30. But the problem is, this is going to take me out. I should be able to get back in range before 7:30 to be able to go live with DoorDash. But something's weird with this pause situation, because they've done something with it to cut you off. So anyways, it's not a big deal, because like I said, DoorDash, I mean, that one order, I'm going to be thinking about it. I'm going to be wondering, but I always find there's a point in my shifts where I can kind of look at it, and that's one of the ones right there where that order, that decision, whether to take that order or this order, I think is going to make a huge impact on the direction of the evening, because that would have taken me in a totally different direction. The miles were good. The amount was good. There could have been overpay. Would it have been 20 up to the amount I'm getting on this one? I don't know. Probably not. But the question is, would I have been able to collect a second order? How big would that order have been? What impact would it have had on finishing out the hour? And where would it have put me? But position-wise, this order actually puts me in a better position-wise, I think, to get a better follow-up order than that one, because that was going to take me all the way down in the opposite direction, it looked like about 8 miles, about probably 6 to 7 miles down towards an area where it was going to be dead zone, and then I got to trust that DoorDash doesn't start sending me trash, because that's what's happened the last few times I've been out on DoorDash, is they've sent me the trash orders, and those kind of things have blown up in my face. And then next thing you know, I sit dead for 20 minutes after I complete that order, and I don't get anything else, and I end up with $13. In this case, if I sit dead, I've got a $21 hour. I've got a $21 hour guaranteed. And hence why I'm hedging on that. And then if I can get one quick before the next hour, I'm going to be able to utilize some of that money into this hour, and possibly, I need to get about $4 or $5 to edge it up. So anyways, we'll see what happens. All right, guys, I'm talking way too long. I'm running this video up way too long. So I will see you guys in a minute. I'll come back on and tell you what's going on after I make this drop off. Thanks, guys. All right, what's up, guys? So I just made that drop off. So definitely a bit further down, out of the way than I thought it would be. But we'll see how fast we can get back within range. Hoping it's relatively quickly, but this may end up being the last video of the night, because we are definitely in a spot here where it's starting to get a little dark, as you can see. So I'm going to probably be limiting it to when I get to parking lots. I might turn it on, turn the interior lights on, and see how the lighting goes. I got to ride now all the way back in the direction where I came from, which I have set my GPS on. Technically, it takes me 20 minutes to get back to the restaurant. That's where I'm going to emerge at. But I'm hoping that in the interim, I can get an order on my way. So we're seeing, and like I said, I'll be able to get back in and hopefully get back in time to fire DoorDash up. I don't know. It's going to be tight. But we'll see. So, anyways, guys, I will be back. This order might have been a bit regretful. I don't know. We will see. It definitely is going to have a good projected hourly, okay? But the problem with this order, and this is how you have to analyze it, the ultimate problem becomes with, can we swing another order in time to make the projected hourly actually mean something? Because we end it with, you know, this order only took probably, what, I guess it took about 49 minutes. So that's going to tell you at $21, it's going to put it at 25 or more an hour, I believe, or close to it. It's just a matter of, like I said, can we actually make that materialize, or are we too far out of the pocket to do that? Because this ended up being a $26.65 projected hourly rate. That projected hourly don't mean jack, though, if you can't get another order real quick. And that might be the situation here. But here's the thing. Oh, what do we got here? Thank you. Oh, I'm getting warned by DoorDash. And I'm going to lose my shift. DoorDash is just loving to take my stuff away from me tonight. I don't know why. But anyways, as I was saying, we got to get back in time here to be able to make it mean something so we can get another order. At least, though, if this becomes a dead hour, if I end up not getting back and getting an order until the next hour, at least I secured 21 bucks an hour. Now, the next hour, I need to go a little harder. It's going to be a little deeper in the heart of dinner. This is the time when the good orders come, between like 7 and 8:30, is when you want to be in position to take some decent orders. Grubhub will run you, so you got to be really careful. They're going to send out the big orders to me, but they may be, you know, I don't know. You really got to be careful with Grubhub, because they're going to give you big orders, but they may be orders that take most of your hour and then leave you out of position to get something else next. And then you end up with whatever that big order was that ends up not looking as good at the end when that's the only order you got for the entire hour. So anyways, I'm going to stop rambling. I will see you once I get another order and I'm at the restaurant. I will come back on and let you know what's going on, let you know the specifics before I run in and grab it. All right, guys, talk to you in a minute. Hey, guys, stay tuned for part 4 as we conclude our evening shift and see if we can get that order that we need to smooth out the hourly and see if we can end with our 100. As always, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, and we will see you real soon.